welcome to today's vlog. A very happy new year to all of you. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. So today I decided to start off with a theme to today's video, and probably a couple of videos throughout this year as well. I'm absolutely freezing just now, my hands are red raw, as you can probably see. I'm currently at Burnt Island and I've decided to go out and walk along one of the actual breakers, which was a bit dangerous because it's high winds today. So the theme for this year is going to be tied in with something that Scotland is running, which is called Scotland's Coasts and Waters, and I thought I would do a couple of videos this year that are dedicated to just that. So today we're in Burnt Island, and Burnt Island is such a fantastic place to come. There's a couple of things here that I wanted to shoot, but in actual fact when I was walking to go find them, I came across this wall breaker, which you can see behind me. It's pretty much just rocks and then the water. So I walked along a little bit and got a few photographs of the waves crashing off some cliffs, but because it's so windy there, I thought I'd better talk to you here. So I'll talk you through what I was trying to shoot. A couple of my compositions were really based around the actual cliffs themselves, and I'll show you that photograph just now. Well, my favourite photograph from that set I'll show you just now. I was continually shooting here as well, just because the waves were crashing so ferociously. You had to be super fast to catch them. So I was shooting at ISO 800, f9 and 250th of a second to try and catch some of these waves. So today's not about long exposures or making them look artistic, this is just about catching some action. I'm going to walk along to the next bit I was actually looking for, which is a pier and a lighthouse, and yeah, we'll see if we can get a bit of vlogging done down there, but it might be quite windy, so I'm just going to pre-warn you. So let's go and have a look and see if we can find them. So I managed to find this little pier which looks absolutely fantastic. The water's a sort of turquoisey colour, and the pier itself has some sort of yellow speckles, sort of rotten wood across the top of it, and it just looks absolutely brilliant. So I've slowed everything right down, which is the polar opposite of what I said I was actually here for. For this sort of subject though, this really suits that beautifully smoothed out water. So I'm shooting a half second just now, just to get that water smoothed out just a little bit. I don't want it to be completely dreamy, so it actually looks fantastic, and I'll show you that photograph just now. So the next photograph we're going to go and look at is the lighthouse, which is just down beside the sailing club, and it's just a few minutes walk, so we'll go and have a wee look. So I managed to get down to where the lighthouse is, and I am soaking wet. The high winds and the torrential rain means I'm going to be very soggy driving home in a wee minute. So, but thankfully I did manage to get a few shots up here. I came up here for high waves for this bit here, and it wasn't as crazy as I was expecting. The waves were pretty cool. They were obviously rolling in pretty high, but they weren't actually hitting because the wind was coming in from the southwest, which meant they were coming in from the back of the lighthouse, which I kind of hoped if they were high enough would hit the back of it and then sort of splash behind it, but it's not happened. And I've been here for about, I don't know, a good 40 minutes and nothing's happened yet. So I did get a few little waves hitting the side of it, but I mean they still look pretty cool. But I think to come down here maybe like at a sunset sort of time of day when the waves are pretty, maybe high tide is coming in, things like that, because the tide is pretty high just now, but I think high tide, sunset, this would make a fantastic location. So definitely one to return to. The other thing about the composition which I found quite interesting as well was, although it's pretty torrential rain just now and there's not an awful lot of light, the sun's trying to break through, so it's sort of casting a wee bit of light on the lighthouse, but also in the background you've got the Forth Road bridges and the Forth Rail Bridge, and they're very faint in the background. I don't know if you can even make it out in the picture, but they are there and you can just about see them. I've used a long lens to try and compress them a little bit to bring them in closer to make them a wee bit more obvious, but I don't know if it's worked or not, I'm not really sure. I won't know until I get back into the computer and have a look at them. So my favourite photograph from this location, I'll post that here and let you have a look at it. So as I said before, this is the year of Scotland's waters and coasts, and this is the first video in that series of videos, and I'll sort of title them all the same as well. so they're quite easy to find them. So this is video number 1. Video number 2 is probably also going to be on this coast. I'm not sure where yet. I know Anstruther's quite a favourite and St Monans, but I've done them twice already, so not sure if I'll return to them or not, although they do have a really good chippy. I hope you've enjoyed today's first instalment of the Scottish Waters and Coasts series, and I hope you look forward to more coast vlogs throughout the year. I'll probably try and do a couple at least for each season this year, so there might be 2 or 3 videos for each season. I'm not really sure how I'm going to plan it yet, but I need to find out. I need to plan my locations in advance now and find out exactly where I'm going to go. But I know that the Aberdeenshire coast is definitely on my list, so watch out for that. So I'm going to go get myself a hot coffee, a chippy, and get in the car and get nice and warm and try and dry off a little bit because I am soaking wet. I just swallowed my hair. And until next week, I'll see you soon. Bye.